My name is Sissa Tolas, and I'm a professional in-betweener. Background in organic chemistry, linguistics, visual art, and beyond. What I try to do using all these disciplines is literally looking into invisible reality in a world full of invisible information. I research smell molecules that surround us full time, all the time. Even when we breathe, we smell. Every breath we inhale invisible molecules that enter our emotion part of the brain and memory in the shortest processing ever in the brain. And this is essential for mankind to survive. And as humans, next to cockroaches and rats, we are born a generalist. Unfortunately, we live in a world that's sterilized, sanitized, deodorized to such an extent it's not anymore healthy for the body, for this city, for the planet. And I think the key word for the future is tolerance. And the only way we can accomplish this is to train our kids to educate, to use other senses than just looking at each other, or in the best scenario, also listening to each other. George Orwell also brilliantly said this, we can overcome all these prejudices, but if the smell is not right, forget it. If our neighbors have a different smell than ourselves, that's the limit of our tolerance. So if you can educate our kids to go beyond that cliche of a kind, and using replicated smell, for example, is what I do in my work, replicate the smell of that moment, train awareness beyond the notion of hedonic, which means bad and good. You get on the other side and you have an interesting conversation. And then you go back to reality and you have completely different. And training emotional intelligence is tremendous important. And the only way this can be accomplished is to use the interfaces of the senses.